Hello. Today it's my great honor and pleasure to invite back a very familiar face to RAN, Heather Foster. Welcome home. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm really good. I'm so excited.
You have been very excitable in the background and online, the sort of build up to coming back. But I think I just want to give everybody a little bit of a perspective of what this means to you, but also what it means to the network. You are a familiar face. Everybody that knew you over the years knew you as Heather from RAN. And you've had a short time out of the business elsewhere, and you decided to come back. So how does that, first of all, how does that feel to you?
I feel like I have genuinely come home. I've had a fabulous 10 months and I have nothing bad to say about the sort of last 10 months going off and experiencing different things. But genuinely within an hour of coming back, it felt as though I'd never been away. And the reception that I've had from everybody that I've spoken to so far has just been, I couldn't have wished for a better reception, really.
Well, you are very welcome home, and I know that we're all grateful to have you back on hand. Most importantly, I think you've got lots of members out there who you had a very good relationship with over the years. And
Yeah.
if we've got to know something about RAN, it's all about those relationships, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. Do you know what? The members that we have at Relocation Agent Network are just, they're second to none. You couldn't ask for better estate agents to be able to work with. And they are a huge part of why I came back, because I missed working with them and just genuinely being in their company and learning from them, because I've learned so much.
And sort of being out there in the wild, as it was, and seeing other agents, it's fair to say, I mean, we know that RAN is invitation only, and we know that there's a fairly high bar set on who could be a member. But genuinely, there's no uniform level across the industry, is there, in terms of standard of agent? We are truly lucky to have that agents working to such a high standard of customer care.
Absolutely.
In RAN, yeah.
Yeah, and I think for me, it is genuinely, it's not treating your customers as just a transaction.
Yeah.
They actually care about their customers. They genuinely want to help them. And in a lot of cases where you have customers that are coming from outside of an area or moving to a different area, it's going that one step above and beyond, which very few agents other than the RAN agents actually take the time to, they're not going to benefit from the transaction, but they just want to help them. They want to make it a memorable experience for them and make sure that they get the repeat business.
It's amazing to me that the statistics of the number of people that do move out of an area to another area.
Yeah.
And the fact that in actual fact, when agents are processing inquiries, standard agents don't tend to ask because they don't care necessarily. They don't ask that question. They don't go into the depth of, okay, look, you've got a house to sell, but where are you moving to, or where are you moving from? And there's money there, there's leads there, there's gold in all of those conversations. But I think what runs through the middle of it all, as you quite rightly said, is the ability to really help those people and to take that effort to understand their situation and to help them. So it stands to reason that RAN members are going to have more of those conversations.
Yeah, absolutely. And, when you're looking at somebody relocating, a lot of the transactions where people are looking at relocating, it could be that they're relocating to a neighbouring town. We're not talking about somebody moving from Scotland to Penzance. We're talking about somebody moving from Aylesbury to Buckingham. We're talking, Watford to St Albans. They are so close to each other that if an agent doesn't have an office in that particular area, why wouldn't you make sure that that customer is actually proceedable? Because you're going to waste the time putting them on the mailing list when they're not already on the market. You don't want to let them view properties. You're not going to be accepting offers from them. So get them in a position where they are proceedable and you can actually work with them and help them. So for me, it's really important from a membership point of view, that the agents that we do have on board genuinely have that interest in helping each other win additional listings and earning money and revenue from it.
So I think it's fair to say that the Ran you left, although well loved and very familiar, is different to the Ran that you're rejoining, in as much as it's still got the same heart and soul, but it's got more going on at the moment than ever before.
So
can we talk about some of that? I don't know.
Of course we can. Yeah, of course we can. I mean,
I don't know.
I'll talk about a little story, a little engagement that you and I had a couple of months ago when we were first starting to sort of feel the way as to whether or not I could or should come back to Ran. And one of the things that sort of stands out for me is I don't want to go back to stay still. I want to go back to go forwards. And for me, it was really about not just as in my own progression, my own personal development, but the network as a whole. I want to see that there is a trajectory that the network is going on to, let's not say, make Ran great again, because Ran is great already, but it's to really enhance and, sort of get the network to that next level, next level agents that are coming into the network that are going to benefit not just from the referrals, but from all of the other effects that membership brings.